Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to share with you guys my August favorites, some of the products that I have just been reaching for over and over again this past month. As you guys can tell, we have a different background here. It's because I moved back to the LA area and I'm going back to school, so I'm in this apartment. I'm still figuring out the lighting situation, so I hope this is okay for right now. But if you want to see the products that I've been absolutely loving this past month, then please keep on watching. Okay guys, so I guess we'll go in order. The first thing I've been loving this past month is this Smashbox PhotoFinish primer. This is the Pore Minimizing Primer. I love Pore Minimizing Primers just because I feel like they just smooth out my skin and give my skin a really nice base for foundation. I like this one, and I also like the Benefit one, and I also like the Too Faced one, and I like the Tarte one. All the ones that are Pore Minimizing Primers, I love them. But lately I've been reaching for this one. I just feel like this one smooths out my skin the best. And Smashbox has like the best primer range. I feel like their regular PhotoFinish primer is like the #1 selling primer, and I recommend this if you have big pores or if you just have like some bumps that you want to smooth out before you put on your foundation. This is a really good primer. Something else for the face that I've been loving, and I haven't even been using this for like 2 whole weeks, but I am just obsessed with it. It's this really dirty diamond sponge from Real Techniques. It's a new one. It actually has like a white and marble print, but you can't see it because I have so much foundation. I like just washed it too, but because it's so white and like, you know, it's gonna get dirty really easily. So I mean, I guess that's the price you pay, but I love the shape of this. This is really nice for underneath the eyes. If you want to like pounce on your skin, pounce on your foundation on your skin, it works really nice. I actually like it better than the complexion sponge. I feel like you can get away using the complexion sponge, but this one is just better because it's more precise underneath the eyes. You can get a better grip for, you know, blending in your foundation, and it is a little bit more expensive. I think this is $10 compared to the other one being like $5 or $6. So you are paying a little bit more for this. So I don't know, if it's something that you're interested in, I definitely recommend it because it's become my favorite. Next, I've been loving the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. It has been so hot lately, and there's not like a lot of foundations that will last on my skin for a really long time, but I know that this will. I did a review on it, so if you want to see it, I will link it down below. It's just basically a super matte. It's a kind of a natural matte. It's not super matte, but it's like a natural matte finish. But it's like a super matte foundation that will last throughout the day, and that's what I like about it. Sometimes you just don't want to touch up throughout the day. Sometimes you don't want to worry about it. And my skin, like especially around the T-zone, I have combination skin, so it does get pretty oily, and this is just so nice for those hot days. It's pretty hot out here. I don't know, it's been my go-to. This does oxidize though, so I do recommend you go a couple shades lighter. I got mine in a 3.25. I thought I was getting the right shade for myself, but this was actually way too light for me, but thankfully it did oxidize, so I got lucky. But if you know what shade you are, like in the other foundations, make sure you go like a shade or 2 lighter because it does oxidize, and that's something that you want to know when buying your foundation. Next 2 products I've been loving are these 2 blushes. The first one is the NYX Ombre blush in Mauve Me. I love this blush. It's such a pretty mauve color, and you can tell it's like pretty beat up. Looking close up, it's supposed to be an ombre, so this is like a darker pink and this is like a lighter pink, and I kind of make them together to give me a really pretty mauve color. It's such a nice color, and I just like it for every day, and also it lasts pretty nice on the skin. I want to buy more of these because they have such pretty colors. I want to buy this like tan color and this orangey color. It's a really nice finish on the skin. It looks really good on the cheeks. So yeah, I recommend this one. And I'm not going for a cool tone mauve color. I like to use this Apricot color. It's a Wet n Wild Color Icon blush, and this is, I think, Apricot in the middle. Yeah, Apricot in the middle. And this is like, I think, $1.99 or $2.99. Such a good price. And it looks like this. It's like a it's a nice peachy color, super pretty, like for every day. When you don't want a pink, you don't want like a dark maroon, you don't want anything crazy, you just want a flush to the cheek. This is really pretty. And Wet n Wild has great, amazing blushes. If you watch my channel, you know how much I rave about Wet n Wild, so I kind of biased, but I love Wet n Wild. They have such good products for the price, not even for the price, but just in general, they have great products. So I definitely recommend this one. Other products that I've been loving are these ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lips. I love lip gloss. I'm glad it's kind of coming back. Don't get me wrong, I love matte lips. they're super beautiful, but sometimes I don't want a matte lip. I just want some gloss and I just want to go. So these are some of my favorite colors I've been using. It's like the end of the summer and before fall comes, I want to use like my bright colors as much as I can. So this is Catalina, this is Thoughtful, and this is Tokyo Tea. So these are pretty opaque in the fact that they don't go on very sheer. Like you can actually see the color on your lips. I also have a swatch video using these, so I will link that down below as well so you can see what they look like on the lips. But I like that they have different finishes. They have like a cream finish, they have metallic finishes, and they like a sheer finish. They have a sheer finish as well. So, you know, whatever type of glossy lip you like. I know some people hate the fact that, you know, lip glosses are getting more opaque and more colorful, and then other people like the fact that they are. So there's a lip gloss for everyone in the ColourPop line, so I recommend that if you want to go get those. They're not very sticky, they last throughout the day, and they just look super pretty on the lips, and they're like only $5, 6 or 5, they're like $6 or $5, so they're a really good deal. Next product I want to show you is the Kathleen Lights collab with Makeup Geek. I love this highlighter palette. Looks like this, and you open it up and it has these 3 beautiful highlighters. That was weird. 3 really beautiful colors. It has like a gold color, it has a pink color, and a tan color. These are so beautiful on the skin. I'm going to put some on right now because I love it. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. I don't need any more highlighter, but here I go. Can't stop me. Nope. Okay, so I'm just raving about this. I love it. I think they're really like, the formula is beautiful. They're not, I know a lot of people have been complaining about how dark they are. They do look dark in the pan, but they're not dark like when you put them on. So I don't really use this as much, but I know I'll use it when I get tan. Someday, I don't know when I'll be tan, but one day I'll be tan. And when I am tan, I'll be able to wear that. But these two, I like mixing them together or just wearing them by themselves, and they're super pretty. I usually don't go for pink highlighters, but lately I have. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just like I've been attracted to the pink or something, but I've just been loving combining these two together. They're super pretty on the skin. They're like, you can like make them as intense as you'd like, so that's always a plus. And yeah, can't stop, won't stop using this. Brush is something else that I have been using non-stop. This is the Morphe R31, and this is from the new Rose Gold collection. I love this brush. I usually use the Morphe 501, I think, or the Morphe M301 to use my highlighter, but this one is really nice as well because you can just like, since I feel like it's densely packed, you can really put on a lot of highlighter if you want to, but if you don't, you can just kind of sheer it on, you know. But this is really nice because it's also very precise. You can do it exactly where you want right here, and it's just different from the other highlighter brushes that I've been using. So I've been loving this as well. The next product I want to share with you guys is another highlighter. You guys have probably heard of Laura Geller Gilded Honey. It's such a beautiful highlighter. It's like a pure gold, or like maybe even a lighter gold. It's just so gorgeous. It's their gelato swirl formula. So when they came out with these a while back, a couple months ago, I wanted to grab them as well. This one is in Peach Glow, and it's the gelato formula as well. It's such a pretty peach pinky color. I've been loving this so much. I love to put this everywhere I want to highlight. I mean, I would bathe in it if I could, but I'm not going to do that. It's just such a really pretty color. It's more subtle than my other highlighters. When I don't want to look crazy highlighted, I like to wear this, so that's nice as well. It's really pretty. I recommend it for like light to medium skin tone. Super pretty. I love this. And the formula is so good, just like Gilded Honey. So the last product I'm going to share with you guys this month is the EyesCream Palette. This is such a cute palette. It looks like this. It has all these pretty pastel colors. I have been obsessing over this lately. I know it doesn't have a lot of bright colors like this pink, the periwinkle, and the mint, but the rest of them is good for every day as well, so that's what I've been loving as well. I know I can bring this out and create an everyday look with it, and that's why I've been loving it so much, because I know that I can just, you know, create whatever I need to create in here. Definitely recommend it if you can get your hands on it. It's super pretty. It's different from other palettes that have been coming out lately. I also have a video on this as well, so if you want to watch it, I will link it down below. Okay, loves, that is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed the products that I have just been obsessing about the last month. Please leave a comment down below if you have any questions or anything you'd like me to answer. Please give this a thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe if you're not, and I will see you in my next video.